Okay, welcome everyone to the Mount Diablo Virtual College Fair. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button at the bottom of your screen to type questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so panelists cannot see or hear you, and that's also a reminder to our presenters to turn off their cameras and to put themselves on mute right now. This presentation is being recorded, and we will send it out in about a week. We're on the same website where you registered. And there are additional sessions that will be taking place. So be sure to sign up and take part in those. And with that, I will turn it over to Rutgers University, New Brunswick.
Hello, I'm Sue from Rutgers. Welcome to the presentation. So Rutgers is a large public research university. We're located on the East Coast. And when I describe us as a research university, I like to point out right off the bat that research is not just something that professors are doing with master's and PhD candidates. Undergraduate students, namely 18 to 21-year-olds, can be getting involved in regional research at Rutgers, and the majority of our students, upon graduation, report to us that they've done so. On the student services side of things, we are a part of the Big Ten Athletic Conference, and within that conference, we are the most diverse institution. We are the oldest, as we were founded in 1766 as one of the 9 original colonial colleges. And we're also the farthest east. Some of you may know the Big Ten typically, or back in the day, was certainly thought of as mainly made up of Midwestern schools, but not so much anymore. Looking a little bit more at our location, the Rutgers campus is located 45 minutes from New York City and 90 minutes from Philadelphia. Those are times by train. That train station stops right on our campus in New Brunswick. In terms of getting back and forth to campus from here at home in California, the closest airport to us is the Newark Airport, and there are direct flights from 7 major airports in California to Newark. When you look at the campus overall, sort of a bird's eye view here, you can see that we're a large footprint, about 4 square miles, divided into smaller neighborhoods. So think of Rutgers as being kind of like a city with different neighborhoods: Bush, Livingston, Cook Douglas, etc. Each of these neighborhoods is self-sufficient in that it has academic buildings and residence life. However, know that as a Rutgers student, at some point in your 4-year degree, you will have classes and/or extracurricular activities on every part of our campus. And to help make your getting around easier, we do have a Rutgers University bus system. To be admitted to Rutgers, students apply into our specific schools, and 7 of them are open to freshman applications. Our School of Arts and Sciences is the largest school at Rutgers, and it has about 2/3 of the students and roughly the same sort of percentage of the total majors that Rutgers offers. Our pharmacy, engineering, business school, and nursing are our professional schools, and they will have a more selective academic profile. Again, just to stress, we do admit by school, and we also provide scholarships by school. Mason Grove School of the Arts is our smallest school at Rutgers. It is an arts conservatory of about anywhere between 800 and 850 students studying Bachelor of Fine Arts programs in visual arts, dance, music, theater. Learning at Rutgers is a very strong, robust academic experience. We have a 16-to-1 student-faculty ratio, which plays out in a couple different ways. I already spoke of the ease of taking on research work. In addition, about 2/3 of our classes are 30 students or fewer. So that's the size of a typical California public high school classroom. We do work very hard to make our big university feel smaller. One of the ways we do that is through something called the Burn Seminar. This is a freshman year course that's 1 credit, pass-fail, capped at 20 students, co-taught by 2 professors. It's a wonderful way to jumpstart your academic experience by engaging with a couple professors who have specifically sought out the opportunity to work with our youngest students and to meet 19 other students who are exactly in the same boat as you are as a new student at a big university. I've spoken to the research already. We do have a big study abroad program, about 180 different programs in 50 countries. Life as a student. So 90% of our freshmen return to us sophomore year. We refer to that as a retention rate. And we see that as a real indicator that students aren't just happy at Rutgers, but that they're really thriving, doing well academically, and feeling engaged socially and in their extracurricular lives. When you look at the population of our campus, we're very diverse. About 52% of our students identify as non-white. And in terms of the geography, about 20% of our students come from outside the state of New Jersey. About half of those are international, and the other half are out-of-state students, like yourself, from California, Wisconsin, Florida, what have you. 750 student organizations, 80 fraternities and sororities, no lack of things to do. My last prepared slide is some very important things about application due dates and such. Please apply to us by December 1st in order to ensure that you're considered for merit scholarships and honors opportunities. You can apply to us using either the coalition or our own Rutgers online application. No, we are not on the Common App. And we are test optional for admission in fall 2021. You'll indicate on your application whether or not you want us to consider your test scores, and we will take the evaluation to the next step as appropriate. And that's the conclusion of my comments for tonight. Thank you very much. Should you have any questions for me after this, know that you can email me at schapman@admissions.rutgers.edu. I have my email address here, and I'll also put it in the chat box. Thank you so much.
Okay, up next we have Clarkson University.
Hello, my name is Sue Bynum. Hopefully you see my screen. And I'm representing Clarkson University. And Clarkson is in the beautiful town, as you see here, of Potsdam, New York, which is about 20 miles from the Canadian border, about an hour south of Ottawa, and about 2.5 hours north of Syracuse, New York. I'm actually a Clarkson alum myself, and I now live in the San Francisco area. And after working in industry for many years, I now work for admissions to try to promote interest in Clarkson with students here in Northern California. I think Clarkson is a great option for California students interested in engineering, technology, business, and other career-focused programs, but looking for a smaller, more supportive environment. Our student body is actually about 3,000 students in undergraduate and about 1,000 graduate students, and we have a 11-to-1 student-faculty ratio. And it's really students apply to the university, not a specific school or major, and none of our programs are impacted or limited. This really results in a very cooperative, supportive academic environment and really provides more flexibility for students that want to customize their program or even potentially change majors. About half our students pursue one of our 8 engineering majors in the School of Engineering. We also offer 12 engineering minors and concentrations in areas like biomedical engineering, architectural engineering, or even structural engineering for students that want more specialization. One of our most unique programs in the Ray School of Music is in the Ray School of Business is the Engineering and Management major. Accredited as both an engineering and business major, and it's a blend of both programs. Other business majors include global supply chain, business analytics, and innovation entrepreneurship. Our new Shipley Innovation Center is a focal point for entrepreneurship across campus. Our School of Arts and Science offers a wide range of programs, including computer science, biomolecular science, digital arts and science, and social documentation. Biology is a popular major, as many of those students enroll in our pre-health professional tracks like pre-med, pre-occupational therapy, pre-physical therapy, and pre-physician assistant programs. We also have graduate programs in occupational therapy, physical therapy, and physician assistant if students want to stay at Clarkson to complete those certifications. Lastly, all of our majors require an internship, co-op, or research project, as we want students to get that hands-on experience in their field of study and get a chance to practice. As Sue mentioned, at Rutgers, we also offer and encourage students to talk to faculty about research opportunities, even as freshmen. And we actually host over 200 companies twice a year at our career fairs. And we actually had a virtual one this fall as well. As a local alum, I also work with alumni here in the Northern California area to provide opportunities for Clarkson students here in the area. Just a little bit about student life. We actually offer about 55 study abroad programs in 28 countries. And you can check out more information on that on the Clarkson website. And being in Northern New York, of course, we're a big hockey school. So we do have Division I hockey for men and women. And we also offer several other Division III sports for both men and women, including basketball, swimming, lacrosse, alpine, and Nordic skiing. And being a small campus, we actually have 200 clubs, intramural sports, and tons of activities. Almost 90% of our students actually stay on campus all 4 years, and about 20% of the students are involved in Greek life. One of our most popular programs is our SPEED programs, with 12 different projects that students can participate in to design, build, and compete with. And you can see a full list of projects here. It's a great way to get firsthand experience with the engineering process, and we have a huge facility on campus to support these programs. Lastly, I just want to talk a little bit about admissions. We actually have over 8,000 applicants every year, and our acceptance rate is actually 66%. The average SAT is about 1280, ACT is 28, average GPA is 3.6. But please note that the SAT and the standardized testing is actually optional for fall of 2021 admissions. If you are interested in financial aid, based on need, please submit the FAFSA information. We also do have merit aid available, and that's actually based on the information that you submit on your application. And we do have several other special Clarkson awards that you would apply to separately that are available, more information on the website. We actually have a net price calculator on clarkson.edu, and over 90% of our applicants receive financial aid. Lastly, I'd like to really highlight that 97% of our students are placed in a job or go to graduate school, and the average starting salary for the class of 2019 was actually over $26,000. Here's my contact information. You can go certainly on the Clarkson website and get more information, and we do have a number of virtual tour options as well here, and you can find more information on that under admissions as well. That's all I have, so it's a pleasure talking to all of you, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you. Up next, we have Concordia University, Irvine.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Shane. I am one of the admissions counselors here at Concordia University in Irvine. So thank you for joining us tonight. Just give you a quick snapshot and overview of our school. We are located in Southern California, right in between Disneyland and the beach. So all the great parts of Southern California, Concordia University, Irvine is located conveniently right in the middle. And we'll give a little snapshot of the school and take your questions at the end if you guys have any. Some quick facts about our institution. We were established in 1976, so we've been around for just over 45 years, or just under 45 years. We have an undergraduate population of now just under 1,600 with that incoming class that just came in. So we're at that size where we're not too big and we're not too small, so you're not going to feel like you get lost with the crowd, but you're also not going to feel like you are seeing the same faces wherever you go. We have over 140 different majors, minors, and programs. So anything that you are interested in majoring in, we either have it or we have something really close to it that will help you reach your future career goals. I heard another university say this as well. We also have a student-to-faculty ratio of 16:1. To put that into perspective for you guys, you'll never have a class with these numbers with more than 20 students in it. And so that really is beneficial to helping you build those great connections with your professors and your classmates, and help you land those internships, get great letters of recommendation, and just build overall great relationships at Concordia. As I mentioned, we have over 140 different majors and minors and programs at our institution. Our top 5 majors are business, biology, psychology, liberal studies, which is our teaching track, and kinesiology. So anything with ology, pretty much is what I like to say, is one of our top majors. And we have them all in the medical field and everything like that. So those are our top 5 majors. Here at Concordia, we really encourage our students to be globally minded, and we give them the opportunity to do that in a variety of different ways. We have a couple different programs that we like to send students on. One is our semester abroad program, where this is pretty much what you would think of when you think of study abroad, where you go to one country over the span of 4 months over the course of one semester, and you pretty much just immerse yourself in that culture and really dive in, and then you come back at the end. But we also have a really great trip called Around the World in a semester, where you actually go to 10 different countries in the span of 4 months. So that's a really cool opportunity that our students love. It's taught by one professor, and there's a group of 20 to 30 students that go. And just by going on that trip, you actually earn a minor in global cultural studies. So whatever you're majoring in going in, you come out with a minor in global cultural studies, which really pairs well and helps you build your resume when you're looking for jobs in the future. I've talked to that professor within that trip, and he's super excited about it. And he's told me stories about how he's led lectures on going through camels, or on camels' backs, going through the Jordan River, overlooking the plains in Africa. So it's a really cool trip that pretty much ditches the classroom setting and gets you a real cool, unique worldview and an awesome experience. Here at Concordia, we are a private Christian school, so we are a Lutheran institution, part of the Lutheran Church Missouri Synod, so we are part of the LCMS proudly. However, although we are a Christian school, we do not require our students to be Christians, so you do not have to sign a statement of faith or anything like that to become a student at Concordia. We see faith more as an opportunity rather than an obligation here at our school. So one way that we live that out is that we have daily chapels that are offered. However, although they are offered daily, they are not mandatory, and we do not have a chapel credit, so you are not required to go. However, the whole campus is going to shut down, meaning you're not going to have any classes during chapel time, and if you have an on-campus job, you're not going to be required to go or have any shifts scheduled, because we want to push as many students to chapel as they can. But we understand that you might not be able to go to all of them, but we want to at least give you the opportunity to do so. And we also have small group Bible studies that are popping up all throughout campus all the time, different spiritual related clubs, as well as mission trips, again, kind of feeding into the idea of being globally minded here at Concordia. So the fun stuff about Concordia, we really put a lot of effort into our campus life, because we know that your memories that you make on campus and the relationships you build are going to stick with you far more than your education and what you learn in the classroom. And so we really feed into that. One way that we go about this is we have over 50 different clubs and student organizations on campus. So all of our clubs are student-led, wide spectrum of clubs ranging from fun clubs like the surf club, where kids just get together and they go surfing on the weekends. And then like such as the business club, where the students are focused more on professionally developing and landing internships, jobs, and things like that. We also have intramural sports. So if you're interested in playing sports in college, just not competitively, but you still want to have a good time with your friends, think of a fun name, play your sports you love, and build a great community that way. Intramural sports are awesome. We're a Division II school, so here in this picture, as you can see, this was taken before COVID. Everyone's all not socially distanced, as you can see, but that's typically what an event at our school looks like. Everyone hyped up, the energy is high and excited, and everyone's school spirit's just on a 10. And we also have different co-curriculars involving music, theater, forensics, so, which is our speech and debate. So if you're interested in competing in those or participating in those are also scholarship opportunities as well that you can apply for and audition for and things like that. For any seniors on the call, our application is now open. So we are part of the Common App, and we have our online application, and we are test optional like the other schools in here. So don't take the SAT or ACT score, and then we only need your unofficial transcripts for an admissions decision. So feel free to take a screenshot of your transcripts, email them over to me, and I'll be happy to give you that decision. Cool. Well, that's pretty much all the time I have. So feel free to reach out if you have any questions, and then we'll be in touch. Thank you.
Okay, and up next we have Fresno Pacific University.
All right, hello everybody. My name is Vanessa Rodriguez. I am one of our admissions counselors and also the visit and event coordinator at Fresno Pacific University. And I'm here to talk to you about our university and what we have to offer. So if you have any questions, throw them in the Q&A chat at the end and we would love to hear from you. All right, so if you don't know where Fresno is, if you're not familiar with the Central Valley of California, we are located about 3 hours south of San Francisco, 3 hours north of Los Angeles, about an hour away from Yosemite National Park, Kings Canyon, and Sequoia National Park, and about a 2-hour drive from the Central Coast. So we're pretty much smack dab in the center of California, easy access, easy to take road trips on the weekends and travel a lot of California. We are actually the 5th largest city in California. We have over 300 days of sunshine and 3 national parks really close by. So it's really nice to get out, go hiking, take camping trips with your friends and things like that. So a little bit about our university. We have just over 1,000 students, which may seem a little small, but it really just helps build that community aspect on our campus, a lot more discussion-based classes, and we'll go into some of the benefits about a small university population. We also have 47% of our students on campus who identify as Latinx. So right now we're currently in the middle of celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. So there's a lot of fun events happening virtually on campus right now for students to engage. And we really love to celebrate our diverse campus that we have with different minorities and different people of different ethnic groups. So you're learning from people who are different from you, learning from them, from their cultures. And this is just a great place to step into. One of the coolest things about Fresno Pacific is that we offer a 4-year graduation guarantee, which kind of sounds a little silly. You think obviously college is going to last you 4 years. On average now it's taking students anywhere from 5 to 6 years, depending on the route that they take in school, how many times they switch their majors to finish their bachelor's degree. But at FPU, we guarantee that you're in and out in 4 years or less. If not, we pay for any additional time that you stay on. So if you stay over that senior year, you have to come in for another semester, we will pay for that as long as you are passing all your classes and staying on track for graduation with your units. We will pay for that 5th year. So a little bit about our academics. We actually have a smaller student faculty ratio of 11 to 1. So for every 11 students on campus, there's going to be 1 faculty or professor. We have over 100 areas of studies. We offer 40 majors and 38 minors and a ton of different programs in between. We have a 3.4 average GPA across our campus, and 81% of our faculty have their terminal degrees. These are some of the top 5 majors on our campus as of right now. So we have psychology, kinesiology, business, communications, and pre-health sciences. We also just launched a new nursing program as well. So we're projecting that to be in our top 5 majors for next year. All of these great programs, different emphasis listed underneath each of these programs as well. So depending on what you want to study, what careers you're interested in, FPU probably has a program that's right for you, if not one very similar to it as well. So there's a lot of options on what you can study for being such a small school. So more about our community life. So we at FPU like to have a lot of fun. We stress the importance of your academics at FPU, but we also know that college is supposed to be fun. We want you to have a good 4 years with us. And we do that by having student events, intramurals, athletic games, worship events, clubs, and off-campus trips. So you are going to a small school, so you're going to know a lot of our student body. You're going to get to know our staff and faculty as well. So we really just want to create a space for you to dive deep, create those friendships that are going to last a lifetime, whether that's inside the dorm, whether that's campus-wide in athletics. We want there to be a space for you. So we do that through our clubs, through our intramurals. So we're also offering a ton of virtual events in these specific areas. So feel free to check out our visit website We'll talk a little bit more about that later if you want to learn more about our community life at FPU. We also have spiritual life. So like Concordia, we are a private Christian university. We are also the same in that we don't require students to come from a faith background. We want to celebrate each other's differences, but we do want to create a space for you to develop your spiritual life or grow that if you are from a faith background. So we do this by college hours, student ministry, multicultural ministries, and missions and service trips. So our college hours are kind of like our chapels on campus. Those chapels kind of range, and we try to partake to students' interests and their denominations on campus. Sometimes they're more discussion-based, sometimes they're more chapel-based. So it just depends. You can find something different every week. If you go to 14 a semester, that counts as half a unit towards credit, towards graduation. So also an incentive to go to chapel, even though you're not required to. We also have study abroad opportunities. So we partner with over 30 programs to go to over 40 countries. These are some of the partnerships that we have, some places that our students travel, but we also are gaining new partnerships every year. So there's a country that you really want to go to, and we can probably make that happen for you as well. Then our athletics at FPU. So we are part of the NCAA Division II Pac West Conference. We have over 18 varsity sports on campus, and for the fall of 21, we are adding a men's tennis team. So that'll be new to FPU starting next year, but we also have programs in basketball, volleyball, track and field, cross country. So whatever sport you're interested in, feel free to go on our website and fill out a recruit form to get started. So a little bit about financial aid, because we all know that you have to pay for college and it's not cheap, but we want to encourage you in the fact that FPU is the #1 most affordable private Christian college on the West Coast. 98% of our students are receiving some kind of financial aid, whether that be academic aid that we offer at FPU or through the FAFSA. We also have 169 private donor scholarships, so tons of ways to get money on campus. Oh, let's go back. Getting started. So these are our steps to application. SAT and ACT scores for next year will be waived. You'll need college transcripts, and if you use the code Vanessa, you can get a free application. We have our priority deadline coming up on December 1st, and the very last day to apply is August 15th. If you're interested in visiting our campus, you can do so virtually through our campus tour or campus events that we have going on online, or come in for a campus tour we just opened this week. So we'd love to see you on campus sometime soon. And if you have any questions, here's my contact information. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing from you guys.
Okay, thank you everyone. We do have a little time left, so what I was thinking is we could maybe do a round robin, just have everyone answer one question. And if you all want to turn your cameras on, the question that I have is if you could all just share maybe a favorite tradition on campus.
Oh, go ahead.
Does Susan at Clarkson want to go?
Yeah, sure. I was just trying to see what order we're going to go in. Yeah, given that we're in the North Country, one of our favorite activities is a weekend called Gold Out, Cold Out. And we actually kind of celebrate our winter, and we have several hockey games and a bunch of activities. We have a lot of alumni that come on. When I was there, it was called Ice Carnival, but very similar kind of activity. It's just a great way to get together and celebrate the winter and enjoy the camaraderie of that. And we wear coats and heavy boots, and we make the most of it and enjoy it.
Let's see, at Rutgers, there's some silly ones, like there's something called the bed races, and that's when students from the fraternities and sororities will take a twin bed on wheels and dress it up kind of like you would a float in a parade, and they race them up and down College Avenue and everybody cheers, and you know, it's kind of a silly diversion. It's fun around finals time.
We have this, basically my background here is taken on top of this. It's called French Hill, so on our campus. So it's pretty steep incline and steep hill. And it's pretty much like a rite of passage for Concordia students to hike to the top. And apparently, I haven't done it yet, but apparently it's pretty tough. And basically when you get up there, as you can see my background, like you get a pretty great view. And on the backside of this, you pretty much get a nice little view of the beach also on a clear day. So the French Hill hike is a rite of passage for Concordia students that everyone, they have to do during their freshman year.
At FPU, we own some property and cabins up in Shaver Lake, California. So for a freshman orientation every year, we take the whole freshman incoming class up to Hume Lake. So they all get to stay in the cabin together. They'll also go up to Hume Lake and just have fun on the green and have a nice week together to kind of celebrate their freshman year. Unfortunately, it did burn down in the creek fires going on in California. So we're hoping to start rebuilding next year and also create more fun traditions at FPU.
Well, thank you all for sharing. And I'll just wrap things up here. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight. At the end, you'll receive a survey, a quick survey, just 4-question survey. Please sign up for any additional sessions. And a recording will be available on the website that you used to sign up for this session. And you should get that in about a week. And again, please join us for additional sessions. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.